Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So we have a confirmed update regarding T-Mobile raising prices on some of the older legacy plans. We talked about this in a video just a few days ago. There was a speculation about whether or not T-Mobile would actually do this. Well, it looks like it's confirmed, folks. So we're going to talk about which plans are affected by this. Link for this article can be found down below in the description for you. All right, so legacy plans getting a price increase. So according to this article, customers impacted by the increase will receive text beginning 9 a.m. Eastern time and around between 7 p.m. So some of you already probably received this text message. So if so, it looks like you're going to be affected by it. They're saying these texts will likely be staggered throughout the day to lower volume of customers calling and visiting stores. So this is why they had to have more employees on deck, because there's probably going to be a lot of customers that are upset about it. Now, here's what's going on. So it looks like the confirmed plans that are being impacted by this are Magenta and a list of a bunch of other ones. And it looks like the ones with a zero next to it. So like there's going to be prices for what amount you'll be paying per line. Okay. There are some here that are listed with a zero. So I guess that means that customers that did not receive the text and was told by support that they are not yet impacted. So now I don't know what that means. Maybe T-Mobile was trying to figure out what your price will be. Maybe for certain types of situations, if you have a staggering amount of lines, maybe they won't even charge you. Or maybe if you got some kind of hookup, like maybe it's an employee account, or I don't know, some special kind of setup, maybe you won't even see an increase. Maybe that's why you're not getting the alert. Also, you got to keep in mind, if you didn't get a text, it could mean that your information with T-Mobile is not up to date. So take a look at this list here. We'll cover it, and then you can have an idea of whether or not you'll be, seeing a price increase. So for the regular Magenta plan, this is 4 cases confirmed. This is what they're basing it on. The cases that are confirmed so far, customers that have reported the change, and this is basically what they're getting this information off of. So for the Magenta plan, 4 cases confirmed. Per line increase will see $5. So if you have 5 folks on the line, that's $25 more a month for all of those lines. Magenta, also 4 cases confirmed, $2 per line. So Magenta Max. So you'll only be seeing, if it's 5 lines, $10 more increase a month. So that's not that bad. The $5 one's a little bit harder. $25 a month, you'll feel that. 10 is not so bad. Obviously, if you're tight on money and if you feel like disrespected in any way, that $10 might still annoy you. The one plan, 2 cases confirmed where they didn't get any price increase. The Magenta 55 Plus, 2 cases confirmed where they're seeing $5 more per line. Now, keep in mind, I guess, not every customer will see the same price, it looks like. So some of you might get a text where it's $5 more per line, and maybe the next person on the same plan might get a text message where it's $10 more a line. It may be dependent on, like I said, your situation, the type of setup you have, whether or not it's an employee account or some kind of discounted plan that was created specially for you under the certain circumstances, maybe the amount of lines that are added to the account. So I guess that's why we need to pay attention to the text or notification from T-Mobile directly, but we can use this as some kind of blueprint as to what we can expect. Magenta Amplified, 1 case says $2 per line. Magenta First Responder, 1 case, $5 per line. And then there was a case of where 3 people reported on the one plan, $5 per line. So we had 2 cases where they got a text that said they wouldn't pay no difference, so $0 on the one line. And then we have another case here, 3 cases, where people reported that they'll be paying $5 more per line. I was on the one plan up until maybe 2 months ago now, and that's what I would have been paying. I had 4 lines on that account, so I would have been paying $20 more per month. I got rid of that plan because I felt like it was more money than I wanted to spend and not enough perks to justify the cost. But that's what I would have been paying, $20 more per month. Simple choice, 1 case, $2 per line. And Simple Choice, another case, was reported where there was $0. So keep that in mind. This is just kind of like a blueprint to give you guys an idea of what you can expect to pay. It's not guaranteed. You'll most likely get the notification from T-Mobile either by email or text. If you're not getting notified at all and you're on one of these plans, just make sure your contact information is up to date and or just give customer service a call and see if they can tell you whether or not you'll be hit with a charge, or you can just simply wait and see what happens. When you get your bill, you'll be notified that way when you see a different price or no price change at all, maybe perhaps. So what else we got here? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not all customers on a specific plan will be impacted. So far we've seen one plans that are not impacted and even magenta plans that are not impacted or that are impacted. As I said, it really depends. It may be, it may be just that the type of setup for you may not be charged any different, price increase. Perhaps T-Mobile is keeping the discount for you, keeping the price flat, which is cool. But again, it's not going to be for everyone. I'm guaranteeing most customers are going to see a price increase. It's only special circumstances, I feel, where customers will not get hit with the charge. Probably if you have a large amount of lines or you were set up under some type of special privilege, your account has some kind of, special tier on it, code, where you're not going to see a price increase. Those are the customers that are truly the lucky ones. But everyone else, just prepare yourself for an increase. If it doesn't happen, then all the better. That's pretty much everything I think we have here. The following list of BTS SOC codes are impacted. This list does not include the impacted voice plans. All right, so what we got here? They're saying, okay, so some business plans are also impacted. Those customers will receive text beginning around 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. So May 22nd. So you guys probably, if you're on a business line, probably already started getting the text messages. If not, it'll probably come today at some point and maybe even tomorrow, depending on how quick T-Mobile is with it. But they're saying the following list of BTS SOC codes are impacted. So these are the codes you got to look out for. They're saying free lines do not appear to be impacted by the price increase. That means so if you got some free lines, they're not going to charge for those lines. So that's cool. They're saying that other plans, including older T-Mobile plans and Sprint plans, not mentioned on the blueprint there is what I'm calling it, are probably going to see a price increase as well, but we're not really getting any information as to how much yet. Yeah, and then we just basically have updates about how T-Mobile's dealing with it. Of course, I'm sure their phone is ringing off the hook now. Keep in mind, like that magenta plan, use cases where it was $5 per line. Like I said, that's a heavy one. This one right here, $5 per line. You're going to feel that. If you have 5 to 8 lines, a lot of people have their whole family and everybody else on it, friends even, on those plans. So they could have multiple lines. Now, obviously, if you have many people on a line, you may not be responsible for the whole bill yourself, but if you're the one paying all that for all those lines, you could be looking at as much as $50 more per month, and that really does add up. So I could see why some customers might be upset about it. Anyway, there's our update here. Like I said, link down below for you in the description. There is some other stuff that you guys can read, catch up on. There's some other news and details that you might be interested in reading about. I'll link it for you. As always, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.